Hello everyone, welcome to my program. My name is Dr. Lee. I come from Bukit Mertajam, the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia, and right now I'm staying in Kluang, Johor. Alright, and welcome, especially to SPM candidates or Form 4 students. Okay? Actually, I have uploaded before this. I uploaded some videos on SPM, how to do the questions, how to write essays for Bahasa Melayu. For this session, I'm doing English, SPM English. Now, for speaking, for listening, for reading, these three other areas, actually, they are very straightforward. The questions are different from Bahasa Melayu. That is why I spend time explaining Bahasa Melayu, the listening skills, how to answer. But for English, it's not necessary for me because it's objective or one-word answers, straightforward answers. Straightforward questions, straightforward answers. That is why I didn't think that of doing it, explaining, because I feel that it's very direct, so not necessary to explain. But for essay, yes. And another time I will conduct, or I will have another video whereby I explain how to answer or how to do well in your speaking paper. Speaking, yes, I think it's necessary I do a video. But for this session, I will only focus on writing skills. And I have uploaded two videos, or yeah, I can't even remember. I think this is the third video if I'm not wrong. Okay, I've discussed the first one with you, the second one with you. Now I'm at the third one, section C. Now, you know that the English paper 2, the English paper is called SPM English paper, we will call it the 1119/22, which means paper 2. 1119 or 1119, paper 1119. This paper is actually the writing paper, writing essays. You are required to write 3 essays. Okay? I have discussed with you the first one, which is short communicative messages. I have discussed with you the second one. Oh, now I remember. I actually discussed the first and the second in the same video. So this is the second video, video number 2, which is extended writing. But extended writing, you are given 3 questions. I will do in 3 videos. I will discuss with you so that you know how to do it. Now, you know that the English paper, the writing paper, which is called paper 2, you have to use 90 minutes, spend 90 minutes. You are given 60 marks full total. Each section, section A 20 marks, section B 20 marks, section C 20 marks. So you are suggested to spend 40 minutes on this paper alone. On question 3, 4 or 5, choose one. So you are given this section C, 20 marks, 40 minutes. It is called extended writing. Extended writing, you are to write from 200 to 250 words in total. Okay? Now you may ask, what if I cannot write 200 words? What if it is less than 200 words? Of course, content you don't have enough. Surely you can't expect to have high marks. Less than 200 words means to say you don't have enough content, not enough ideas. Then you may ask another question, what if I can write more than 250 words? Go ahead. Go ahead. The important thing is you can finish 40 minutes. You go ahead if you can. Because as I mentioned before, there are some students who are very good and very skillful in writing and they can write very fast. Then go ahead. Go ahead. For myself, if I were sitting for this paper and you said 250, I might go beyond maybe 280 or 270. But I will not write 300, 400, I won't. Because I think like this. The maximum given here is 250 words. Let us say from the first word that I write until 250 words, I make 5 mistakes, for example. But then I want to continue. So I write 251, 252, 253 until 300 words. When the examiner marks my paper, it is discovered that from the time I wrote 251 words until my 300 words, I made 8 mistakes or 5 mistakes, never mind. So total up 10 mistakes. But now I think back, if I had written 250 words as requested, okay, and I didn't write more than 250 words, then I only made 5 mistakes. But because I keep writing until 500 or 400 or 300 words, I made another 5 mistakes. In the end, 10 mistakes or even more. So think about it. What would you choose? To write 250 or 60 or 70, or to write 300, 350? What do you think? Okay? So you are given 3 questions. You choose 1. You don't write all the 3. And it will come under question number 3, number 4, number 5. Because number 1 is short communicative messages. Email, which is email. Question 2 is guided writing. And this is question 3, 4, 5. Choose 1. Now, question 3 and 4 are under articles, reports, review. Book review, hotel review, beach review. And then number 5 is writing a story. For me, I will spend 3 lessons, 3 videos. 1 video, which is today on article. My next video, report. And then the following, or I will do 4 then. Another one on review, and then 1 more on story. Okay? So, for this lesson, I will do article. Now, let us say this is the question. Articles wanted, our apartment recreation club. Then the questions are stated here. What activities would you like the club to have? What facilities should the club have? How to attract more people or all the people to utilize or to use this club? 3 questions. So I answer. Now it is suggested that you answer in 4 or 5 paragraphs. For me, I would answer 5 paragraphs. First paragraph is my introduction. Second paragraph is to answer this question. Third paragraph, this question. Fourth paragraph, this question. And the last paragraph is the conclusion. Total 5 paragraphs. So if you are planning to write 200 words, for example, you still can write 5 paragraphs, but maybe it will be shorter. It does not mean that your essay is worse. No. Of course, if you can write until 250 in 5 paragraphs, so much the better. An extra 2 or 3 lines only. Okay? Now, how do you write an article? The format is here. Very easy. First, you write the title here. So this is the title. The title could be this: Our Apartment Recreation Club by. You can write big letter or small letter, and then your name. Here I just give you example, Farid Raju, names only. And first paragraph you can write at the margin. The first paragraph, what you call the introduction. I was thinking of bahasa Melayu. Pendahuluan. Introduction. And then how come time I'm writing, I was doing BM just now, you see. So I've forgotten that we are actually doing the English paper. Never mind. So this will be the points. First point, second point, third point, which is the body. And then the last part will be the conclusion. I will write in blue. So like this. That's all. Very simple. Title, by, and then start. In altogether 5 paragraphs. 5. Now, how do you start? For me, my introduction, I will start with the title. So I will start. Our apartment recreation club has many activities and facilities. So I combine these two. Positive. Second line, however, bagaimanapun. When I say however, it means to say but. Why? Negative. But there are many other activities that should be organized, and there should be more facilities added to our apartment club. Now, why do I write like this? Because the question say, would you like? That means they don't have. Should you have? That means you don't have. Therefore, it's negative. So when it is negative, you are writing negative. You should do this, you should do that, you must have this, you must have that. So I start with positive. So positive, negative, and then suggestions. How to make the negative become positive. This is how you write your essay. Okay, so think before you write, please. Think first. They ask you the question already. What would you like to have? What should you do? That means they don't have. So because they don't have, we have to suggest. So you start by saying good. But we need to improve. We need to have more. So, however, more activities should be held and the facilities should be improved. It's also okay. So by using this word improve, this whole thing, how to improve. Then directly go to the body. The body means the main points. So the first main point you can say first or firstly. Or don't say firstly. Just start with although. It's okay. So for me, maybe a suggestion. Since it is the first point, so you can say first or firstly. Although there are many activities being held now, and then you give example such as Zumba or such as line dancing, cookery classes, yoga, and swimming classes. Okay? Although, and then you put a comma. You put a comma. Blue. Such as what? Comma. I would like, that means I answer the first question. Would you like so? I would like. I would like more activities in our club. Then you say example. For example, we can have, suggest. When you say can, you are suggesting. We can have sewing classes, knitting classes, arts and craft classes, Zumba, cha-cha classes, and a karaoke or a singing class or singing classes. Okay? Then you give a reason. This is because when we have more activities, more people will join. Because presently or now, most of the activities are for young people only. But our apartment has many senior citizens and children. Therefore, more activities should be held for senior citizens and children. Suggestion. Then you give your Malaysian son. What is the effect if you have all these things in this way? In this way, the young and the old would have a place to spend during their leisure time. Okay? Then you go to the second question here. Facilities. So you can say besides or next. The facilities that we have now are not enough to cater for all the residents in our apartment. And then the second line you can say, I suggest we have more facilities such as karaoke room, snooker table, tennis court, or badminton court, or football court, is up to you. Okay? And a center for the elderly, or a place for the elderly, a table for the elderly to play board games such as chess. You see or not? Suggest. Then you can give the example. This is because with such facilities, the young and the old, or the elderly and young people, can spend their time usefully. Okay? And then, or then you can say the example I have given, for example, then you can make a small conclusion. Through this effort, so first time you say in this way, second time you say through this effort. Through this effort, the facilities would be fully utilized. Because presently, we have facilities but not many people are using them. So such facilities will go to waste if nobody utilizes them. Okay, then you move to the third question. How to attract? So to attract, I start. You see, I answer the question. They use attract, I use attract. They use facilities, I use facilities. They use activities, I write activities. This is the way you must do. You answer the question. Okay? So to attract more people to come and use our apartment recreation club here. How? So you can mention activities first. This is to attract already, but then we only have two things that we need to improve, you see. So not only we have activities on a daily basis, we should also have activities that are held in conjunction with festivals. For example, Hari Raya Aidilfitri gathering, Deepavali parties, and Chinese New Year dinners be held in the club. See, you're not attract. I'm answering the question. And then again, how to attract? One area which can really attract people is to have a good restaurant or a cafe in our club, recreation club, so that all the residents can come to the cafe to have their breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even supper. See, you're not attract. Besides, I can say that membership fees should be reduced, because presently the membership fees is too high. Not many people can afford. So through this effort, the concluding sentence. So I have used in this way, I have used through this effort, and then the last one. Then I can say this will, W-I-L-L, will is effect. What is the effect you do like this? This will ensure that the club is a place that is full of life and activities throughout the year. This is the effect. Then you make a conclusion. In conclusion, conclusion you must mention again your title. Our apartment recreation center should have more activities and more facilities or you can say more activities and facilities that are modern, and modern facilities, and state-of-the-art activities, sophisticated facilities. And then remember to write so that. Conclusion, so that. Then you use this word attract. So you mention all. Okay? So that it can attract all the residents from our apartment to utilize it throughout the year. That's it. Finish. See? That is how you do. Step by step. Main point, give the reason. Give examples. And then what is the effect? What effect does it have if you do all these things? If you have all these things. Alright? So is it simple enough? If it is during your SPM, choose articles to write. You can always follow the step-to-step addition. How is it you cannot achieve 250 words? You can. I'm sure you can. Okay? So that's all from me. Till we meet in the next video, in which I will show you how to write a report. And following that, a review and then a story. Okay? So I may skip, in the sense that finish this, I may skip to sejarah first before I come back for review and story as well as report. I will see. When I'm free, I will think and see what video I should upload next. Because I believe that at this point now, sejarah paper is still maybe 2 or 3 days away. I might do that first. Let me think about it. Okay, so good night, everyone. See you again in my next video.